officials for this game have been licensed and designed by the International Ice Hockey Federation. The referees, Ian Croft, Alexei Rantalov, the linesman, Jesse Wilmots.
Hello, good evening and welcome to the Hartwall Arena here in Helsinki. And we're getting ready for the final matchup of Group 8 for these two. It's Russia, Austria coming up. The Russians back to winning ways after the victory yesterday against last year's silver medalist Slovakia. Kovalchuk, he was involved again, got another goal. He's the leading scorer for the tournament. And they meet an Austria team that are desperate for points themselves, currently in the relegation position on 5 points. Russia up in third on 12. But before we get to the hockey, the 7th game of Group 8, we're going to pause for the national anthems.
National anthem of Russia. Itävallan kansallislaulu, National Anthem of Austria.
Well, the national anthem's over with, and we can get ready for the first drop of the puck. The Austrians in the red, Russians in the white. Nikolin last night, who had an incredible error to allow Radivojevic to go through on the short-handed goal and get Slovakia back within a point of the Russians. René Sweat is coming in for the Austrians between the pipes for Bernard Starkbaum, making his debut in the World Championships as well. Only 24 years of age, René Sweat. You can also look out for Thomas Vanek, one of the most experienced players. He's got 4 points, as has Thomas Hunterpfund. So 4 assists for him. And the Austrians, well, they'll be trying to contain the Russian attack that features some of the best forwards in the tournament. Varlamov is the one that comes in for Brizgalov, who had a great game yesterday. They decided to give him a rest. Alexander Radulov there, number 47. He's been one of the go-to men for Russia so far. Got another goal last night and an assist. Yevgeny Kuznetsov made his debut since coming in. And another option for the coach to turn to as Russia. They have the opportunity to just put some pressure on Finland and the United States above them. Russia have already qualified for the knockout phase of the competition. This is the last one of the preliminary round. But if they can get 3 points against Austria, which you would expect, you can't forget that shock defeat against France, they can move up. So the first drop of the puck, and it's won by Austria. Just again there in the red, going from right to left in this first period as it's tipped there by Varlamov. And the Russians lost consecutive games against France, which people were saying is the biggest, or at least one of the biggest upsets in the history of the tournament. And then against host Finland, and they were completely outplayed. They were better last night, but helped out by some disappointing work in goal by Janus, the Slovakian goalie. And they made it difficult for Russia in the early stages. An early chance building here, then just swept away on the far side by Tereshenko. There's a couple of additions to the roster as well for Russia have been timely as we get towards the end of this preliminary phase. Tutin in behind the goal, looking for the option. Kovalchuk had another excellent performance last night. Perezogin just dumps the puck up the other end, and then the challenge comes in, wraps around the boards, finds Baumgartner, and driving through center ice with Oberkofler, an Austrian champion last year with Linz. Turning back is Tutin, still Tutin. And a short pass from Popov here on the left wing, just trying to find the option. But slap shot taken between the legs. And the first goal. Well, I thought he'd saved it, but the Russians have taken the lead. Only a minute 25 on the clock. And Perezogin gets his second of the tournament. And we saw last night Janus struggle with one go through the legs, and here in the first drive, the pass swept across. Assist by Mozyakin. See here the number 10. Forehand pass, first time hit. It's a low shot. Well, I couldn't think in his debut as well. That's heartbreaking. That Svet could have missed that chance, but he certainly did. And the Russians have already scored here. So 1-0. 1:25 on the clock. And that was just about the worst possible start for Austria. In the early part of the tournament, we spoke about how well some of the goalies have been playing. The Russians are beneficiaries of less impressive play between the pipes, as we saw Kuznetsov made his first appearance last night in the game with Slovakia. And he's again chasing the puck, wearing number 92 in the white vest. Coming up to the goal line, then looking for the little wraparound. There was a stick on it though from Varlamov. Now driving through center ice. Where's the pass? Just holding on to it. Track though is Loktinov. Two in behind the Russian goal, Austrian I should say. And they managed to pinch it away. Good work there. Pass comes across, just gets behind Erberger. One skater that didn't make it into the roster because he's got a one-game suspension is forward Daniel Welser. His offence against Finnish defenseman Lasse Kukkonen. He got a major penalty for it in the game with Finland, but on review they decided that he was going to get a one-match suspension as well. So no Welser. Puck dropped and face off one. Russians managed to get it away. They weren't fully tested last night by Slovakia. Only in short bursts of play. Last year's silver medalists able to test. So to beat them 6-2 in the final a year ago. Russia are hoping that with that victory last night, they're back on course. And it's Medvedev who just gets it away, high up on the point. Comes around the boards from Klimbacher in his third World Championships. Medvedev goes to claim now. Nice little reverse pass to open things up as the Austrians were drawn towards the puck and then dumped across centre ice. Good play there, Loktinov sends it round the boards, but it's taken by the Austrian D, and now back in the neutral zone. Nikulin. Saw a lot of skating last night from Radilov and Kovalchuk. Into the line yet. There was Radilov, in fact, wearing 47, just came into the play. Cross ice finds Hunderpfund, and then it's gloved by Semyon Varlamov. After 4 years in North America, moved back to Russia. Stop that time. As already mentioned, the coach of Russia not massively impressed. Zimutula Vilyatinov. The two goalies, and felt they needed a change, which is why Brizgalov, the Philadelphia Flyers goalie, came in, stretching for the puck. 4 minutes gone here in the first period. 1-0 It looked as if it had been saved comfortably. It just crept between the legs of René Svet. Another shot just away by the pad, and then eventually Kovalchuk can bring it forward. He's got Radilov in the centre. Pass comes across though to Tereshchenko. Kovalchuk again tries the ambitious pass. It's cut out though. Waiting there was Thomas Vanek, one of the few that plays in the NHL. The Buffalo Sabres. Kovalchuk as well. Doing well this time with the Jersey Devils as he was waiting there right on the crease. Oh, what a chance that was. Standing in front of him, Martin Schmig. The one who made it difficult. 10 points you can see there for Kovalchuk. He's second behind Petri Kontiola in the scoring leaders for the tournament. Baumgartner coming in for the face-off after jumping the gun. Oberkloffer didn't get close. The pass from Mozyakin. The assist for the first goal. Now in behind is Oberkofler again. Five minutes played in the first period. Russia taking an early lead, 1:25 on the clock. Coming across is Tutin. He played over 600 games in the NHL. Still plays his hockey there in the US for Columbus Blue Jackets. Here's Medvedev, St. Bars Kazan defenseman. He's got 6 points as well already in the tournament. Good record, 2 goals. Oh, collision with the goal by Artyom Anisimov. Contact made with the young goalie. Well, welcome to World Championship Hockey, René Svet. He was in the roster in 2010-11. Just gets wiped out there by Anisimov. He's chasing the puck, he's checked. It's not intentional, but you can see there the helmet goes flying off as Anisimov's shoulder just collides with the goalie. Eyes roll back in his head. No malice intended. He's playing his hockey for Klagenfurter. He's Austrian champion this year. The best save ratio as well, .928. Anisimov gets 2 minutes, the first penalty of the game so far. Svet terms with himself again. 0% on the saves, 1 shot, 1 goal. Improve that. He's going to just chip in there, I think. Yeah, didn't know too much about it there. Trying to stop himself. He collided with the goalie. It's his 4th penalty minute of the tournament so far. Needing to be fully focused in that goal as we get ready to the hockey. Comes back the Russian way. Face-off leader for the Russians is Anisimov. Just took a trip to the box. Power plays the Austrians, as you might expect, haven't been the best. In fact, been the worst. 1 goal in 18 previous penalties, and Russia just around in the centre of the 16 teams as the pass comes across. Oh, just got away though, looking to find Vanek. Russia 10th of 16. They've taken 3 goals in 16 penalties. I mentioned that short-handed one last night as Petrov comes in behind. Confident play there. Down the man. Skating through centre ice. Where's the pass? Looking to bring it in the left wing was Oberkofler. Takes it in behind. And looking to just get it around the boards, but well, you wouldn't know they were a man to the good there. Popov. Short pass, but a good one right into the path of the arriving man, and just couldn't get the shot off though. It was Perezogin who got the first goal. Is that necessary there, trying to play the little cute pass? We've got 30 seconds to go in the power play, 7 minutes gone in the first period. Austria with the advantage, but not really using it. Best advantage so far. Coming forward, Schmig. Here's Herberger. Just checks back. Haven't seen a shot yet in this power play. Herberger again. There's his hockey in Austria, and that's a shocking pass. Well, you can see why Austria are at the bottom of the rankings when it comes to the power play. They haven't done well there as Russia come back to full strength. And are we going to see a shot? Takes it right up to the goal line, and then Latusa did his best to get some work out of Varlamov, but no real worry there for the goalie. Also plays in the US for the Colorado Avalanche, who had a wretched year. Franchise finishing at the bottom. Their standings. 8 gone. Early goal makes Russia the leader. And they dealt with that penalty comfortably. Could be more danger here as well. Reverse pass, Kovalchuk lays it off. Radulov to Kovalchuk. And it's as easy as that. Russia make it 2-0. Barely any reaction. Last night there was all sort of fist pumping and body checking in when the goals went in the net. But on that occasion, Radulov and Kovalchuk combining again. His 8th goal. He's well on the way to being the tournament top goal scorer. Nice little reverse pass there initially by Tereshenko, and then the pass from Radulov just straight between the 4-man in defence. Kovalchuk coming in off the left, just tucks it away. Tereshenko, a little drop pass. That was easy, wasn't it? Just a bit of recognition there to Radulov for the pass. Russia already cruising here in the first period, and Austria need to step it up. Now in behind the goal, looking for the option. Bouncing puck. in the turn. They have met in the World Championships once before. It was a while ago. Russia, unsurprisingly, running out as the winners. Oh, just need to be careful here. And then the shot. Oh, and Austria have scored an instant response. And it's Matías Ibera. Well, the Russians too casual. The fans can't believe it. I don't think anyone else can. There was a blunder in defence there by the Russians. Let's have another look. Well, there. You look at Perizogin. He doesn't do enough to get away. Completely misses the clearance there. And then the shot. And good work on the rebound, though. Credit to Matías Ibera. Well, they've got themselves a goal right after Russia made it 2. Varlamov there. Would Brizgalov have made the same mistake? We won't find out, but it's Austria 1, Russia 2 now. Oh, and the shot was coming in. Oh, whistle there. It's going to be for hooking. And it's Anisimov again. He's already been in the box once for interference. So look at this sort of comeback by the Austrians. Now they're chance on the power play again. So stats still stand as them as the worst. Goal from 19. We get a look at the Russian coach, who is a gold medal winner last year with them. Not too impressed with that one, but look. Short pass comes in. And Raffel, who's trying to get the shot off, and Anisimov just behind him. Pass from Hunderfund. Well, he misses the shot completely. Fresh air. Referees adjudge it because of the hooking there of Anisimov. So into defensive mode again, the Russians, after taking that 2-0 lead. And I think everyone in the Hardball Arena expected a continued comfortable rest of period for them. It's 1-2. Austria on power play. And the shot comes in! And they scored again! Austria 2, Russia 2. And it's Thomas Vanek. Well, incredible here. 2 goals in the space of, well, 15 seconds. And Austria have levelled the game. Gets the tip in front, Vanek. Driven from the blue line. Assist for Thomas Puk. Wearing 22, drives it at the puck. It's simple stuff, and you just see the deflection. And Varlamov has to take it out of his own net again for the second time in 15 seconds. Vanek gets his 4th goal, and Austria's 2nd. We've got a tied game here. Incredible turnaround. Now Wool works back. And just their 2nd power play goal of the tournament so far. Svet was taking his chances there, coming out of the goal. Medvedev drives it in, saved by Svet. And he's going to need to be in the hot streak to make up for that early error. Kovalchuk, you get the instant response. Radulov couldn't dig it out. Tereschenko trying to use the glove, but didn't work. And Medvedev digs it round the back. Radulov, nice idea, looking for Tereschenko. Oh, what a turnaround, amazing. They haven't lost their frailties, Russia at the back. Midway through the first period, they took a 2-0 lead, 1:25 on the clock with Perizogin, and it was 2 after 8 minutes and 15 with Ilya Kovalchuk. Then an instant response, barely 40 seconds after the 2nd Russian goal. It was Matías Ibera, and then just 15 seconds after that, Thomas Vanek bagged his 4th. That's where we are as we come into the final 10. Oh, the Russians are going to respond. Can't imagine the coach is too impressed. On the sidelines, Muzyakin down on his knees, tries to get the shot away. Oh, and then given away simply and sloppily as Perizogin does the same. Could be a one-on-one here, and the shot! Well, it was too high in the end from Michael Raffel. Raffel's stats haven't really added up. He's had plenty of shots, just one goal though so far. Here's the Vanek goal. Flies through. Just manages to get the underside of the stick on it, and it flies in past Valamov. This will be the angle. Cook with the drive. That's all you need. Well, we've got a game on. Well, there'll be no procession, at least in this first period. And the Austrians get a third, as unlikely as it sounds. If we look at their performances so far, they scored 14, conceded 21. As we see another shot from close range, but that time just going wide. Herberger tries to dig it out. There's support there still though, and Latusa does well. Just drops off under pressure though from Anisimov. He's had 4 penalty minutes already. He's the guilty man for that second goal. Austria actually led the US in the first period, 2-1. The United States came back 4-1. That was their first game back on the 4th of May, over a week ago. And the US eventually running out 5-3 winners. Lost to France 3-1. Beat Latvia though. 6-3. That was their only win in regulation time. There was a disappointing loss to Germany where they really didn't perform. And then an overtime win against Slovakia on penalties. It was quite an incredible close to that game. Got them a couple more points. By Finland, 7-2. They have posed a couple of threats. Look in the Russian results. They hammered Latvia 6-0. Remember, they got through the group stages a year ago with 7 wins. And we thought, as Russia as the defending champions, they were going to keep going and keep the same sort of form they had last year. Down Latvia, beat Germany 4-1. Then took apart the USA, who are now currently top of Group H, 5-3. And it all went to pieces in that second period against France. It was 2-1 to the French in the second period, and that's how it finished. Russia then lost 3-2 to Finland 3 days ago. And then last night, in the repeat of last year's final, again it was a 2-1 second period after shutout in the first, and then they got a third goal in the third period. They made it comfortable, but so comfortable at the moment. Seeing those frailties, particularly at the back. Consider how strong they were last time in defence. Now the goals against is 12, which is level with United States and Finland, who've played 1 game less, of course. They're in action tomorrow. Finland, the last game tomorrow evening against Latvia. USA, an early one tomorrow against Slovakia. Puck just bounces off Varlamov. Medvedev's there. Well, bit of hang time for Thomas Vanek, but he couldn't get the glove on it. Kovalchuk. For Perezogan arriving in the middle. In fact, it was Radulov who couldn't quite get the touch on it. And Kovalchuk, oh, it does brilliantly well there. Kovalchuk stretching out the stick to bring it back under control. The Austrians are going to have to play out of their skins. You know, the Russians can pull it together at any time. Medvedev gives it over to Kovalchuk, who tried to play it first time into the path but didn't make it to Popov, and then it's gloved by Varlamov. Over Kofler. A decent tournament so far. A couple of points, plays some Blackman's Linz. 40 years of age, just a youngster. In his first World Championships, driven shot. They've had successive relegations and promotions from the Division 1 up into the top division. ever since 2004. They haven't had consecutive years in the top since 2003, 2004. That's what they're aiming to do, and they definitely need to pick up points tonight. If they don't, then they will be relegated, because they already sit at the foot of Group H. And 5 with those above them still yet to play. See a much higher level of hockey here in the top level. Check back there from Perizoghi. Belov brings it around the board, took a deflection off Schmig, and then gloved by Svet. Anisimov, another one playing for the Columbus Blue Jackets. So 24 years of age, playing in the NHL since 2008-09 with the Rangers. Moved from them to Blue Jacket. Played for Lokomotiv Yaroslav in their lockout. Anisimov does enough to win the face-off, but the Austrians do well to take it back. Passing Lucas. Goes in the goal to offer, and behind the goal to offer an option. Short pass to Chrysler. He comes under pressure from the young Russian in Kuznetsov. Belov. Dumps it up behind. Kuznetsov again chasing. And he does well. Oh, and a chance here. The shot off target from Petrov. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Plenty of action as Kuznetsov. Oh, great stick work there, and still trying his luck from the goal line on the tight angle. He's only a young man, Kuznetsov, 20 years of age, and did get a gold medal last year playing in the World Championships. Took 44 points for Tractor Chelyabinsk in the KHL, and also went into the playoffs with the KHL All-Star game as well. That was in 2012. Face off in the Russian zone. Just checking up on Tractor Chelyabinsk. They actually lost the Gagarin Cup final this year. They won the Eastern Conference against AK Bars Kazan. A number of the Russian guys out there play for them. Medvedev just slides it around the boards, and then they went down to Dynamo Moscow and beat St. Petersburg in the Western Conference final. Certainly a growing league, the KHL. Penalty. Oh, it's another goal! And incredibly, Austria have taken the lead, and it's Michael Rappel. After young Kuznetsov went in the box for the first time in the tournament, Michael Rappel gets his second goal of the tournament. Austria's third, and they lead Russia 3-2. Another power play goal, incredible stuff. Fired in, and Rappel didn't know much about it, but he was in front, looking for the little tip. Almost turning around in surprise there, Rappel. Vanek gets the assist. He did well though, look at that, just angles the stick down. Nevertheless, he did look surprised he managed to pull it off. So from 2-0 ahead, the Russians are behind. More of a shock if they go on to lose against Austria. France in the international rankings. France in this group as well. Only narrowly, but nonetheless. Well, can they keep it 3-2 though in the final period as Kovalchuk, the star man, Radilov's on there again. They got the best skaters out on the ice now. Tereshenko just coming out of the crease. You can see Kovalchuk just switching around. Nikulin, who had that error last night, he makes the pass over to Radilov. Tries to drive it in front of the crease, and waiting there was Tereshenko. Oh, we could have a penalty here. Baumgartner for high sticking, I think. Indeed it is. So he goes in the box, and a chance here. The discipline's been so important up to now. They've had 6 penalty minutes, the Austrians. They've taken 2 power play goals. Here's the high sticking call. But now it's their first penalty, and Baumgartner has put his team under pressure. 3 to go in the first. Puck in behind. All eyes on the Russian outfit. Nikulin. Right on the blue line, the captain, the Russian. It's the heartbeat of the team at the back. Done well to get it away this time, and Nikulin just misses out. Varlamov will have to come and get it. And whistle on the play. Well, I said his stats hadn't been too good for the tournament up to now. A lot of shots, a lot of opportunities. Back to that game with Germany where he was one-on-one in the early moments and really didn't put in a good shot. He's just injured his elbow by the looks of it. All eyes on though, the Austrians on the right end of the ice as Tereshenko takes it. Still in possession. Where's the pass? A little drop pass there coming through the neutral zone. Options opening up. Radilov just checks back. Lays it high. Nikulin. Good shot. Traffic in front. We've still got 1 minute to play on the power play. 2:10 on the clock in the first period. Radilov. And it's in the neutral zone. Just drift back in so the skaters can return. Kovalchuk. Open up on the left wing, 50 to go in the power play. Puck goes around the barriers. Oh, good check. Oh no, not a good check. Could be a misconduct here from Puk. A wry smile. Let's have another look. Checking from behind. Puts Tereshenko down. So, just play. So rest quickly in on that. So 2 plus 10-minute penalty for checking from behind, misconduct. And now 2 men in the box. It's 5-on-3 for the Russians. Got to fancy them here to do some damage. Good fight for the puck. Nikulin. Into Radilov on the goal line. Nikulin. Driven by Nikulin. 30 seconds to go on 5-on-3. Radilov passes over. Medvedev dubbies. Nikulin drives. Nikulin scores. Russia 3, Austria 3. It's in a thrilling first period. And the Russians are level. 6 goals have come. It was 2-0 to Russia, then 3-2 to Austria. And then the captain, Ilya Nikulin, gets his first goal. The old head in his 8th World Championships. Nice little pass and the assist from Medvedev. So Kovalchuk with the pass to Medvedev, and looking at Svet there. How much traffic was there in front of him? It's been a difficult first appearance for him at the World Championships in this first period. Haven't got much time to go. The Austrians still down one skater. They'll finish the first period in that order as well, but we've had a fantastic exhibition. Lots of goals. Some of the defending hasn't been the best as Medvedev just comes back round. The special teams out there and run a couple of changes on the line. Popov's come into the ice. So Perezogin. Mozyakin was going ahead there, then the pass across from Belov. Over to Popov. His entire career with Omsk since 1998. He got a gold last year, Alexander Popov. Arriving is Belov. One teammate at Avangard Omsk. Twisting round was Alexander Perezogin, who got the first goal, surprisingly. Got through the legs of Svet, only a minute 25 on the clock. 30 to go now, though. And what has been a memorable first period for the Austrians. They just couldn't quite hold on to it. Scoring 3 goals against Russia, though. Medvedev with the pass, controlled with the skate. Just drifting away with Perezogin. Driven shot by Belov off the backboards. 10 seconds to go. Again, we've got another slap shot coming up. Big block, though. And the Austrians can take their time and dump it up the other end. They'll have no more play in this first period. It's going to finish Austria 3, Russia 3. Incredible scenes. We can't wait for more in the second time, so don't go away.
Ну, в такой сложный момент, сложной игре хочется подбодрить наших хоккеистов, сказать только теплые слова, Илья, вам, что мы все равно за вас болеем, давайте побеждайте. Тем не менее, игра сегодня сумасшедшая, наверное, для болельщиков, для команд, для обеих команд.
Ну да, я соглашусь с вами, очень много забитых голов. И, конечно, наверное, никто не ожидал, что столько будет забито, но тем не менее обе команды реализовали большинство. Вот. Ну, будем дальше биться, будем стараться. Играем только на победу.
Вам персонально заброшенная шайба добавила настроение или нет?
Сейчас главное, чтобы мы выигрывали команду. И, честно говоря, сейчас уже о личных показателях думать поздно.
Не будем держать перерыв, мы за вас болеем. Илья Никулин, капитан нашей команды, человек, который всегда в сложные моменты игры приходит и дает комментарии.
Austria, tehokkuutta, tarkkuutta ja luovuutta. Ja kun me katsotaan tätä prosessia,
kun tavoittelet liike-elämän huippua, PVC:n telkkyydessä löydät parhaat kuulijat. Menestyksessä on myös meidän tavoitteemme.
ja seuraava slaidi. Ja sitten korjaa.
Hello and welcome back to the Hartwell Arena. We get a look at the Russian coach, a little shake of his head there. An absolutely incredible first period that saw the score tied 3 goals apiece. After Russia took a 2-0 lead, Austria came storming back to make it 3-2. And then right towards the end of the first period, Ilya Nikulin on a 5-on-3 made it a tied game as we drop the puck and get going again here in Helsinki. In the second period, the Russians still 1 man to the good for the last 5 seconds. Thomas Puk got a major penalty, looking for the tip there right in front. One change there you may have seen. Rene Svet has gone out. He was in his debut in the competition. And Bernard Starkbaum, who's been between the pipes so far for the Austrians, has come in. 80% saves for Varlamov at the other end. And the Russians will try and keep things tighter at the back so far, but it's so interesting the way that they're struggling at the back at the moment. And we wouldn't rule out more goals in this one from the Austrians, as it's saved there comfortably by Varlamov after the shot from Thomas Hunterpfund, who's had his whole career with Klagenfurter, 21 points this season and an Austrian champion. But, Russia conceded goals, excuse me, against the United States. That one was 5-3, and it was 3-2 against Finland. They haven't taken more than 3 goals in the tournament so far, so Austria are going to have to go into unknown territory as there's a close-range shot. Well, that was not a good place to give it away as Mozyakin just whipped it wide. Now coming forward on the other end. Reverse pass. Oberkofler couldn't get it. Now he has, though. Hands the man in behind. A good little jink. Save with the pads, and then the defenseman arrives. Good work there. Tereshenko. Now Medvedev. In fact, it was Perizogin. Pressed up against the boards. Perizogin again just passes back into the Russian zone. It goes up the other end. Dumped up, but Varlamov comes out. Well, Varlamov makes an absolute mess of that one. And he's lucky to get away with it outside of his goal, behind the net. Oh, and then rather forcing it. In the end, the shot coming from Andreas Chrysler. He's in his second World Championships, but what was Varlamov doing there, as we see this great play from Marcus Pinter, the most experienced of the Austrian lineup out there in the World Champs. Got 35 points this season, the forward. 3-time gold medal winner for Austria in the Division 1. Driven shot from high up on the point. Strikes the defenseman, and the Russians can bring it forward. A little reverse pass, and it's with the man in his second game, Kuznetsov. Had a penalty in the first. Just take a look at the shot count. It was 15 shots to 5 in favour of Austria. Credit though to Russia, they've scored 5 goals. It's 3 goals, sorry, from 5 shots. So good rating. And just trying to dig it out was number 14, Johannes Riekel, another one who's recently joined the roster. He's at ECKAC in Austria. Chasing the puck back. Another one of the Russians to join. He started his first game last night with Nikita Zaitsev, defenseman for Sibir Novosibirsk. You can even say Novosibirsk. To sign in his 7th match. Couple of points for him so far, and the face-off in the neutral zone. loses out there on the face-off as the puck comes through center ice. Dumped round again. Varlamov comes out. Again, this is the clearest play from the Colorado Avalanche goalie. Nice little reverse shot there from Hunderfund. Raffle took him the third goal. Good turn by Vanek. We've got one goal as well. And then a close range save on the goal line, just bouncing off the skate. You want to be careful when the breakaway strikes the backboards, and well, arriving though was Tereshchenko, now going for his swing on the blue line, dug out, and in the center ice, here's Medvedev. That little reverse pass, that one's been dumped out. So often the players there for a delay of the game against Hunderfund. Indeed, he goes out. His 10th penalty minute of the tournament so far. I think he was trying to send that round on the high part of the boards. Just got too much of it, so pressure here now. The last power play for the Russians led to a goal, and there the sense has been here every time the Russians have played. Tereshchenko wins the face-off and work back. Biryakov on the blue line. Kovalchuk was waiting for the pass. The Austrians managed to get it up the ice though, and to start again here with Nikulin. Scored the third goal. And Tereshchenko driving in behind the goal. Not too much support there. There's Alexander Radulov. Radulov once more. You want to show him inside. Radulov passing to Kovalchuk. Back over to Radulov. Just miscontrols it though, and Nikulin in space. Radulov scores! And it's Russia 4, Austria 3. Another power play goal after Hunderfund went in the box, delaying the game. 40 seconds later, Russia get the fourth goal and are back in the lead. Well, he's going brilliantly as well. 10 points for him now. That puts him up to third in the scoring charts. He's behind Ilya Kovalchuk. Didn't he take it well? Well, they changed goalie, but the same result. Starkbaum not to make too many saves in this opening 5 minutes of the second period. Just to pick the puck out of the back of the net. So Austria fall behind. How can they respond? Perizogin, he loses out. Oh, and a shot though from Sergei Mozyakin with the joint best career points. His top scorer in the KHL was 76 this season in 48 regular season games. Pass from Mozyakin again, one-on-one. Good stick work, but having to go backwards was Popov. Something to chase here. And just driven wide though was Manuel Latusa. And then right in front, trying to dig it out. Waiting there was Andreas Chrysler. Chrysler chasing. Perizogin dumps it over and is controlled with the hand by Mozyakin. Over on the side, and another shot, but this time it's good work from the D. So Florian Ibera, he has a goal already here this evening. To slow down the Russian attack then. Petrov, excuse me. And then in front it was Petrov after the work from Kuznetsov. Coming through center ice. Where's the option? Where's the pass? Just offside there, I think. Biera got the second goal. They scored two. The first goal, sorry, for Austria. They scored two in 15 seconds in the first period. Another look at Radulov. His 5 assists have been crucial for for his team, but he's also matching up the goals, 5 of each. You see the 4th goal for Russia tonight. Just gets on the open side of Starkbaum. Are they going to be able to push on now, the Russians, and make this a little bit more comfortable? They want to outscore their opponents in this second period, and they've done that well in the last couple of matches. And Slovakia, after no score in the first period, they won it 2-1, and that just set them up. Vanek doing his best to keep the puck alive. Swept up here though by Loktinov. Chasing for it was Kokorev. Going through the center ice. Austrians have it back. Drop pass, Vanek on the goal line. Vanek again tries to squeeze it across the front of the crease. Puts it up once more, Vanek. And then the bouncing puck, and it's saved by Varlamov. Never beaten the Russians, Austria. Behind now, but already scored more goals against them than ever before. So at least we'll make it 4. No one else in the tournament has scored 4 goals against the Russians. Coming in, and just a nice little pass there to keep hold of the possession for Austria. By Bilyakov. Championship goal for him in 2012. Tereshenko passing to Kovalchuk, who just loses it for a second. His attempted pass doesn't get far. Going through center ice. Pass from Oberkofler. Things around the boards. Working well. Try the wraparound. Oberkofler again. Play allowed to continue on, didn't cross the line, and then the shot comes across. Oh, and it was deflected and in. It's 4-4, and Austria pegged the Russians back again. And his second goal of the evening is Matias Ibera. And those coming back in with their drinks have just missed the game-tying goal. Florian Ibera, excuse me. Just coming across. And comes off the skate there of Nikulin. Knew nothing about it, and all tied up. Varlamov as well, towards his near pipe, and only watches it. Bounces in and out of his goal. Amazing game we've had so far. The Russians take 4 for the first time in the tournament. Austrians playing with confidence. They're fighting for survival in the top division. Fantastic job of it at the moment as another shot flies off the stick of Schmig. First pass from Latusa. And comes in. Oh, it's only half away from Varlamov. From Mozyakin. Perezogin after it. And goes in behind, a bouncing puck. Good work on the D, though. Credit there to Schmig. Just played back in behind the Austrian goal. Schmig once more. Tries to play it off the boards. forward with Anisimov. Loses his skates for a second and then manages to get the pass away. That was no mean feat. Back up to Denisov. Has to drive it into the crease, but Austrians get it away. Pass was just a little too smart there. Kuznetsov works it back into the Russian zone. Pass across from Denisov. Kuznetsov picks it up. No pressure on. He's got Petrov in front of the goal, trying to back his way into the crease. Just on the goal line, and so comes there's the goal again, and hits Nikulin right on the back of the skate. He's looking in the completely opposite direction. Those goals can happen. Fortunate for him, but good fortune for Austria. Florian Ibera. It's Matthias who got the first one for the Austrians. 8 minutes 53. Firm pass through the centre, trying to split the defence, but Russians are taking it back. Now arriving, shot to come. Crucial block. Now Vanek, he's dispossessed easily. Tereshenko. Medvedev arriving. Tries to get the pass over to Kovalchuk. It gets through his stick. Back by Tutin. Kovalchuk sends it over. Tereshenko arriving. Short pass from him on the goal line. Radulov is dispossessed. A half-hearted effort there from Radulov. He's two-time top scorer in the KHL the last couple of years with CSKA Moscow. CSKA Moscow went down to Dynamo Moscow in the conference semi-finals of the KHL, 4-1. And the second top scorer this year is Perizogin. Angles his way in, then the shot. Well, we haven't got a great deal of faith in either goal tender so far, with 4 goals already coming in the first half of the game. Oh, good stick work there from Mozyakin. Mozyakin lays off the pass. Now driven in. Mozyakin. And he's made it. Russia 5, Austria 4. Sergei Mozyakin with a crucial goal to get them back ahead. Surely the Russians can't concede 5, his first of the tournament. Magnitogorsk forward does the business. Quick work on the rebound. Popov sends it up, just takes the deflection, and that's what he's there to do. Tucks it into the net as Starkbaum can do no more than save the initial shot. Yeah, Nikulin turned the puck in for Ibera's goal, was the one who gets the first assist. Alexander Popov laid it back to the captain. So Russia take the lead again for the 3rd time. Remember, 2-0, and 4-3, and 5-4. Goal feast already. 9 goals in the opening part of this game. There was danger there for a moment. The pressure, get it out. Check comes from the new defender of the Russians, Zaitsev, and working hard on the boards. The other one who came in, Kuznetsov, trying to do it all on his own. Oh, nice idea, but no one was arriving. Petrov a little off the pace. Just confirmation there of Nikulin and Popov with the assist. Tusa turns back. It's a good pass though to Schuller. A driven shot and pocketed by Varlamov. Still not home and hosed though, the Russians. Varlamov, who was 23rd pick in the 2006 first round by the Washington Capitals. Played for them 2009, 10 and 11 before moving on to Colorado. There's a fans watch on. Not a massive crowd in here for this, but those are enjoying it, and as we get into the knockout phases, attendance is certain to pick up. Tomorrow, the last day of the preliminary round, don't forget. So make sure you tune in to watch the remaining games. We've got Slovakia, United States, France, Germany, and Latvia, Finland in Group H. For action in Group S. See Belarus, Switzerland, Czech Republic, Norway, and Denmark against Sweden. That'll be a fiery affair. Sweden already into the knockout phases. That's the third place team. They can't be overtaken by Norway. They can't overtake Canada. It's the only position that we know. Twisting and turning on the far side. Russians looking for this 6th goal. Worked back in by Schuller. Passing to center ice, and now trying to dig it out. It was Latusa. Scooped up and away by Soin. Another dump. A little slow to arrive. They're hoping that Pintner is going to be able to do something here. He does well, battling against 2 of the Russian skaters. Tereshenko takes a trip to the ice. And we're going to have a penalty here for slashing against Marcus Pintner. Now the discipline costing both teams. 2 power play goals for the Austrians in the first period, 1 for Russia. There was that 10-minute penalty. The checking from behind, the misconduct against Thomas Puk. This period, we've seen Hundertfront go off, and that was a power play goal for the Russians to make it 4-3, delaying the game. So on the power play, we're going to see third goal for the Russians. Austria, I think it's a team like Russia, they wouldn't increase their special teams points, but after only just 1 goal in their previous 6 games, you've got 2 on the power play in this. Really hard work to do in the remaining time. Tereshenko runs into traffic. Everyone's drifted over to this left wing. Radulov, special teams on again, is just pinned down there by Biryakov. Kovalchuk passing behind. Radulov just trying to use the goal as a screen. Then a driven shot. Kovalchuk can bring it under. Just losing hold of his stick there without any challenge coming in. It was Hundertfront. Oh, teasing the puck. Where's the shot going to come though? Nikulin turns it back to Radulov. Now over to Kovalchuk. Just a little dummy there. Off balance. One-on-one developing. He was stung on the short-handed goal last night. Surely not again as Florian Iberes sends it round. Change of the line. Radulov. He loses out without a real option to go for. Coming up to the defensive 4 of Austria. It's a little flat. 15 to go to kill the penalty. 5 minutes on the clock in the second period. Still gripping stuff. Russia taking the lead twice in this second period. Put back once. And Austria have done a good job of killing that penalty as they come back to full strength. Sliding his way through is Anton Belov. Hands it off the back of the boards. Arriving was Popov. That wasn't a good pass. Picked up by Pintner. Just Spin in the box. Pintner again. The option of Herberger behind him, tries to come back the other way and then flashes it across the front. And then the driven shot, that was by Thomas Puk. Pass here, Lakos comes back towards him. Still Andrei Lakos. The Austrians using the puck well in this little period. 4 minutes to go. 6 goals in the first, 3 goals in the second so far. Trying to make the angle. Whoa, that could have taken a deflection and a fresh air shot from Chrysler. Good battle there. Danger here, 2-on-1, pass comes and the shot. Well, excellent save by the goalie. He's had a hard time of it, Bernard Starkbaum. It was equal there with 3:29 on the clock. Good work from Kuznetsov to set it up. Petrov with the pass. Unfortunately, Simov, 3.5 years with the Rangers. Get the goal. See the action at the other end, just bouncing off the helmet there. An attacking face-off here. Tereschenko on duty again. Bouncing puck. Work to do. Oh, straight away the penalty comes. An interference there against Fyodor Chutin. Didn't have much option there. Tutin, he was losing the race for the puck. It's his 6th penalty minute. And just opts to take Vanek down. Really blame him there though. Vanek through on goal. They didn't want to concede another one. Yatrinov is certainly looking concernedly on. Father and son, Finnish persuasion, enjoying 2 teams in their group. All right for Finland, don't forget. So the Russians short-handed. Austria also had 2 power plays, don't forget. Photos taken with the mascot. Everybody's smiling. I don't know if the Russians will be if the goal goes in here though. Keeping it high at the moment on the outside. Front is in the crease high up. Tries to lay it back to him. Wasn't a good pass though. Let's see, indeed. Starkbaum just comes out of the net. Has to get himself back in goal though. Turning back round is Ibera. Now there could be danger for the Russians. Look for the little slip pass. Doesn't work out though. And then they're coming forward. It's Sergei Soin. Soin teasing with the puck. Oh, and the short-handed goal for Russia. Russia 6, Austria 4. And they really didn't need that there, the Austrians. They've stuck with Russia up to now. And you thought after 2 goals already on the power play they were going to make a 5th, but they lose it here in the Russian zone. Soin goes on his own. He's got the option there of the pass to Kokorev, but he doesn't take it. Kokorev gets an assist, sets it up, no challenge coming from Ibera. Good work here though, just teases Ibera's stick. Gets inside it and fires into the back of the net. Is that going to be the crucial advantage that Russia now need after quite incredible effort from the Austrians? Still one man down, the Russians. Maybe they can have a quick response. Remember, they scored 2 goals in 15 as Perezogin takes it. Passing from Lakos. And the Russians managed to get it up the ice. 1 minute gone of the power play. And Puck. Very flat as they make their move in towards the right-hand side. The Austrian forwards, Latusa. And there's no one over there. A little chip and go from Lacoste. He picks up the puck again and behind the Russian goal. Not the best power play though, you've got to say, from Austria there. 20 to go. The wrong end of the ice now as well as Schmig takes his time. Another one, he had his whole career with Klagenfurt. Coming through the centre ice. And the seconds almost out on the penalty. This second period again is going to prove crucial for the Russians, you feel. Surely can't start the third. Continue on as poorly as they have the last two periods, allowing the Austrians to exert such control in the game. And the pace up in centre ice. So we take a look at the Austrian coach. He's been fearful before. I don't think he would have imagined scoring quartet against the defending champions, medalists last season. Now comes back Austria's way. Russia back to full strength. Minute 20 on the clock. And the game is seesawed backward and forward. Both sides have led. And I do fear now for Austria. And driving up, it's Radulov. And the shot coming. Well, just got across. Nikulin took a deflection in the crease. Both options, the two Russian skaters coming towards the captain. Oh, it's an excellent pass. Radulov in behind the goal. He wants an option. Tereshenko's there, just peeling away now. Good pressure being put on though by Lukas. Biryakov now. Kovalchuk, his pass into the centre just takes a big deflection. Nikulin. Biryakov back in the neutral zone. Kovalchuk arriving. On the overlap, and Tereshenko tries the little reverse pass on the backhand, sent up the other end, but also goes on the play. It's 18 seconds to go in this second period. There was that goal again from Sergei Soin. His first goal of the tournament as well. Didn't he take it well? Manipulating the puck to make it difficult for Ribera, and then just taking the puck inside his stick and firing it past Starkbaum, who came in after the first period, didn't go to the satisfaction of the boss, and his set was taken out, but he still conceded 3, just as Sweat did, and the buzzer goes. So the second period finishes with Russia taking a 2-goal advantage, 6 goals to 4. Let's see what happens. Can the Austrians come back at the defending champions? Or are they going to pick up a final win in the 7th game of the preliminary round? Find out soon. Don't go away.
I know you haven't played a match today, but how have you seen? You haven't played a match today, but how have you seen the game so far?
Автор шестой заброшенной шайбы ворота австрийцев Сергей Суин, для которого это дебютная шайба на турнире, и который довольно тяжело шел с травмами по ходу этого турнира. Сергей, поздравления. Если можно, комментарий первых 40 минут, потому что, помучились мы с этими австрийцами.
Ну, на самом деле тяжело идет, матч складывается. Быстрые 2 гола, может быть, нас расслабили. Австрийцы здорово забили в большинстве 2 гола. Ну, на добивании хорошо играют, немножко наши недоработки. Ну, здорово, что забили 6, ведем пока, здорово. Главное не расслабляться дальше.
Персональная радость есть от заброшенной шайбы, потому что для вас, можно сказать, для любого хоккеиста прорвало, когда забиваешь, когда долгая шайба не идет в ворота.
Ну, конечно, здорово, что забили. В 2 шайбы легче всегда вести, напряжение меньше. Здорово, что забил.
В параллельном матче мучаются канадцы со словенцами. Мы неудачно сыграли с Францией. Сейчас была такая игра с австрийцами. Есть какое-то общее понимание, почему вот такие игры с явно не грандами европейского хоккея так проходят?
Ну, сейчас все команды здорово играют. Все научились в хоккей играть. Может быть, складывается немножко усталость. Конечно, невнимание, какие-то там детские ошибки.
Болеем всей страной за вас. Желаем удачи. Это был Сергей Суин, автор шестой заброшенной шайбы в ворота сборной Австрии, игрок 4-го нашего звена.
For the ladies, Steve Water, position level.
We're back here at the Hartwell Arena where it's still Austria 4, Russia 6. And the Russians looking to get that crucial next goal to make sure that they pick up a final win. In the centre ice, oh, it's good work. And here's the shot coming. Well, good effort on the D though, just to come across and make that difficult. And back in through the centre ice. Apologies for the loss of commentary in the first minute or so. Just had a technical problem. Bouncing puck, Petrov, he collects and tries to get the pass back in. It's with Zaitsev. Oh, and all the way in from Nikita Zaitsev. From high up on the point and finds the top corner. And it's Russia 7, Austria 4. Well, out of nothing really there. Zaitsev manages to just negotiate the puck through the traffic. Comes back from Petrov here. Stops it, takes a little wristy effort, and on the angle flies past Starkbaum. But look here, just goes through everyone and takes a big deflection. That's the crucial one. Off the knee of Lukas, which leads the puck into the back of the net for Russia's 7th goal. Well, they'll certainly be much happier with the situation now with that 3-goal cushion. I fancy the Russians to go on and claim the victory, barring a miracle comeback. Done already plenty of heroics in this one, scoring more goals against Russia than ever before. But it's just keeping things tight at the other end that's what's making life difficult for them. And 7 goals conceded, you can't really see a way back in here for Austria, even though we're only a minute and 50 seconds gone in the final period. They've certainly played their part in a very entertaining evening of hockey. Expect the Russians to keep things tight now. The remainder of this game. Let's have a look at Nikita Zaitsev, his first points of the tournament. Only played his first game last night. On the face-off is Loktinov with the New Jersey Devils, chasing after now Belov. Good turn back there from Belov as Chrysler was putting the pressure on, but not such a good pass. An attempted shot there from Chrysler. Good deflection, then right in front, trying to make the angle. So we just get it past Varlamov. Driven shot, just whistles wide though from Kokorev. Two-time Gagarin Cup champion with CSKA Moscow. Dynamo Moscow, excuse me. Comes back from Chrysler. For Thomas Put. That one gloved by Varlamov. No rush to use the puck. So we get some more traditional music, which the Russians are very much enjoying, of course, now they know they're going to claim this victory. Last year, Austria finished 2nd in the Group A tournament to get their promotion up to this top level of the World Championships, finishing behind Slovenia with 3 wins, an overtime loss and a defeat. It seems they're destined for Division 1 again. Austria, bottom of Group H, 3 goals behind the defending champions. Good save there from Varlamov. Managed to kick it away with the right leg. Kovalchuk swings the pass over to Radulov. And there's a whistle on the play. Radulov. Need him certainly in the knockout phase, but are they going to be able to really challenge for the gold medal with this defence of theirs at the moment, which is creaking, shipping goals all over. Total conceded now is 14, and still plus 15 on the goal differences. Austrians try and get one more back. Yakin just sends it up. Pass over to Ribera. Now passing over Kofler. Kofler just holds on to it, then has the puck taken through his legs. Oh, looking to find Thomas Puk, who has to dig anyway, but around the back off the boards. Two Austrian skaters coming together. A little deep from Puk, and then again it's gloved. Thought about letting it go there, Varlamov, but in the end, he's going to have the face-off. So if Russia win this game, as it looks likely, they'll go top of the group, above the USA, by virtue of goal difference. As it stands, they're 3 better off. So the more goals, the better from their point of view. If the USA do. Oh, another good stop there on Varlamov, taken smartly from the stick of Vanek. Remember that the USA, they play Slovakia tomorrow. Slovakia are 4th as it stands. Germany have got to play France. Germany are level with Slovakia on 7. So Slovakia have got plenty to play for. That's the point on that one. You can't just roll over for the United States. And they're in the first game as well, so they won't know what happens with Russia and France until after their game's completed, which means they've really got to try and push and claim the victory, which could then work into the Russians' hands to finish top. Of course, Finland will still have the chance to go to the top. They play Latvia tomorrow, and that's probably too harsh on Latvia. More likely victory for the bigger side. Off in the Austrian zone. 5 minutes gone in the third period. 1 goal from the youngster Nikita Zaitsev, and that's been the only goal so far in what saw the first period finish 3-3 after Russia took the lead 2-0. Austria came back to lead themselves 3-2, and it closed out 3 apiece. And Russia went 4-3, it was 4-4, and then 2 more goals in the third period. Second period, and Russia closed out at 6-4. Now, 1 goal from Zaitsev means Russians looking much more comfortable. A little overzealous there. Rafael Herberger. Driven shot, takes a deflection on the way through. Turning back is Kokorev, takes it in behind the goal and then just jinks away. Still Kokorev, under pressure from Shumig. And then tried the little wraparound across the goal line. He's coming away with Lukas, but doesn't do a good enough job. You see the speed of the skates there of Andrei Loktionov. And then arriving in on the goal line again with Loktionov, just spins back to open things up, high up on the point. Nikulin with the drive, trying to get the chop down on it was Sergei Soin, who scored that short-handed goal for Russia. More good work there from Loktionov. Very smart skating. He's got to everyone back on side. Nikulin with the pass. And then the jink. Loktionov got his task last couple of minutes. Kokorev. Oh, nice pass in. Nikulin's free. So Radulov in behind the goal again, making it difficult for the defenseman. Still in possession. Really owns the defenseman. Nikulin, his slinging effort was big deflection and a miss. hit by Herberger, struck Frachet. Finally the Austrians can just take that puck back. Good defence in the end by Austria. Some heavy pressure from the Russians. Pass across. Again, they can come forward. Just got to try and keep pushing, and hopefully they can get a goal. Even if it is only likely to be a consolation. In the centre ice with Radulov. Nice little pass. Tereshenko laid it over. Radulov coming high crease around the boards. Kovalchuk gives it back to. Well, it's now there for Kovalchuk. Under pressure. Driven shot. Looking for the tip in front. No contact though. Tereshenko. A reverse pass. Kovalchuk. His effort is blocked down. Back into the neutral zone. And then taking it all the way back into Russian territory. Pass over. There's the next option. Where's the next score for the Russians? Took a big deflection that struck the referee. It isn't the best pass off the boards, but it's come back easy enough. 8 minutes gone in the final period. Medvedev. He's in no rush to use it. A little fake there just to open things up as the Russians start again, this time on the left side. Kovalchuk takes a step off the ice. Oh, good work arriving with Popov. Lays it back. Stick comes in to just slow it down. Mozyakin in behind with Perezogin. Pass across. Mozyakin again. Deeks twice to his right and opens up the space. And just loses hold of the puck. Pass off the backboard to Bidyokov. He's well to hold onto the puck there, Perezogin. Again going backwards, and you can see the Russians not pushing too hard, just taking their time in the possession, making sure the passes are nice and neat into each other. Now coming forward, Petrov, and then it's eventually gloved by Starkbaum. Goals. There was the first one. I thought it had been saved initially by Svet, and in the end it got through his legs. And then there were 2 goals in quick succession. This was the second one, tipped in by Vanek. Then the third, good work in front by Rafael. And they came roaring back, the Russians. Radulov, as ever, at the centre of all things good. There was the goal touched in off the back of the heel of Captain Nikolin. And from close range there from Mozyakin. There's the short-handed goal of Soin, and then the one that took the big deflection for Nikita Zaitsev. It makes it Russia 7, Austria 4. 4,455, they say, on the tannoy as the attendance. Anisimov on the face-off. Put the music so the action can start again. Pass across into the centre to chasing figure now of Anisimov. Putting the pressure on, good forecheck. Schuller tries to get it away, but it's still there for the Russians. And that's okay, says the referee. And Belov. Still Belov. Petrov lays it back, and the slap shot, and his number 8, Yevgeny Kuznetsov, his first goal of the tournament, and Russia's 8th. Well, it was hairy there for a while, but after it being 4-4 on 27:51, they've notched 4 goals and taken an unassailable lead in this final preliminary round game. Starkbaum barely moved. Let's see takes any hits on the way through. Won't tell from that angle. Really caught hold of that one. There was traffic in front. Schuller was one of them. Went like a rocket into the top shelf. Kuznetsov, who contributed 2 goals and 4 assists in last year's gold medal win. It's his first point, his first goal of the tournament. And we're now midway through the final period. Russia cruising across the ice again. Think about the goal difference they want to have in their favour. Now it's at plus 15, which is 4 better than the US, 7 better than Finland. So that is important for Russia, that they got a decent margin on this one, assuming they don't take any more goals. Around the boards. Now with Soin, scored that goal. It's a different scores for the Russians tonight. Perizogin, Kovalchuk, Mikulin, Radilov, Mozyakin, Soin, Zaitsev and Kuznetsov. So 8 different scorers for the Russians. Ibera, Vanek, Rafael, and the other Ibera, Florian Matis, with the first for Austria. And rather knock the stuffing out of Austria, that 8th goal. We know relegation is a certainty now, as it's pocketed there by Varlamov. Slashing called against Marcus Pinkner. Indeed, apologies. No one wrong. It was Ilya Mikulin for tripping. Into the second period for a moment there, and so short-handed. Be a chance for the Austrians to get one back. The last power play was really a poor one. To improve. 2 power play goals already in the game for them. All coming in the first period. Arriving in the crease was Krisa. Never made it to him, and went up the other end. Lakos tries to control the straights, was Hunterfunt. Russians know that they're going to make their way into the knockout phase, but which position is crucial? First will play 4th from Group H, and second will play 3rd. So as it stood, it would be Russia v Slovakia and the United States v Finland, but of course with all 3 of those teams below the Russians still yet to play their final game. We'll have to wait and see. As a close-range shot from Florian Ibera, looking for his second of the night, is saved by Varlamov. Pass back high up on the blue line, high slot position, over to the point now with Ibera once more. Takes his time, tracked by Perizogin. Vanek with the shot, it's spilled, no one there for the rebound though. And then works it back, could be danger here. Another short-handed goal. This is a 2-on-2. Just opening up. Oh, crucial stick on it. Was waiting to unleash there, Alexander Perizogin. In a couple of seasons with the Canadians. And just dump it up the end. Only 20 seconds to go in the power play. The Russians will be happy with the way they've killed that penalty. Some slack passing back after that earlier chance with Vanek shooting. Another race on here. Kuznetsov, we've got the last goal. In hot pursuit of Martin Schmug. Schmig, I should say. Back to full strength, the Russians. On the backboards. And up against the barrier there was Pimpner once more, but he hasn't run away. And Tutin coming through centre ice. It's Kovalchuk just holds on to it. Nice skating, but then he gives up on the puck as it gets away from him. There's a bit of pressure on. Passing in behind the goal though by the Austrians. Again, a rather lazy pass, but Radulov didn't make the move in, and I think Kovalchuk was expecting. Shot attempts on Zaitsev, doesn't go anywhere. Latusa, it's an option, that's a good pass. Well, it almost opened up there. Credit though to the defenseman, Johannes Riekel. He tried the effort. Tereshchenko leaves it, and Radulov fancies another goal, but his intensity level's certainly gone down. Pass comes over. Riekel again. And behind the goal, just trying to make it difficult for Varlamov, twisting his head left and right. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the final period. Still a 4-goal cushion for the Russians. Well, what happened there? Raffle just leaving the puck, and one of the most dangerous men in the whole tournament to take it off him and charge up on his net. Now it's with Belov. Just tries to ward off the danger. Driven shot, saved with the pads. Came from Andrei Loktinov. Over to the captain, Nikulin. Scored a goal and one goal in his net. And just angle that drive into the corner was Kokarev. Dug out by Loktinov. And by Soin, and then right in front, took a big deflection. And spinning puck up against the net, so face-off called. It's the first time in the tournament they've scored 8 in a game, the Russians, so that's one positive. Saw the different scorers. It was 6 against Latvia, remember. Oh, and that was that moment for Ribera striking the base of the post. I think it was just covered though by Varlamov. Gets his toe up against the post as the puck came in. Goal. Looks over the excited Russian coach. He's posed plenty of questions. Performance of his team tonight, and they're at the top of the group as it stands. You still wonder. Way through, still managed to get the stick on it and send it over. Schmig, miscommunication. Waiting for the error was Popov. Wouldn't give up on it there. Popov got his stick wrapped up with Hunderpunt. Chip coming in from Zaitsev on the centre ice. The little deft pass, but doesn't find its intended target. Now Mozyakin on the right wing. Slings it across, and then a miscue from Anisimov. Nikulin rather lazily swings the blade at it. Another slack pass, going to race on here, which Putin wins. Penalty called. Pointing to himself is Sergei Mozyakin. 2 minutes in the box for interference. 18 minutes to 12 now. 20 minutes for Russia, 18 for Austria. Bera sends it round the wall and then finds Putin. 3 minutes to play. So that's going to be short-handed for the Russians. Maybe one more consolation goal in this for Austria, who played a spirited game, particularly in the first period, but also managed to level things up at 4-4 in the second. But gradually the quality of the Russians, and no surprise really, is eventually told as they've worked their way back into the winning position and not that 4-goal gap, which will send them back to the top of the group, and Austria will be relegated in a year in the top division and just be a singular one. Fans are dancing there. One of the best songs they've played here. Well, the Austrians are still happy enough. They've had a good time here in Helsinki. It's a time that's fast coming to an end, so they're not too concerned about that. Minute to go on the power play, 2 in the final period. And it's forced up into centre ice, and then the hammered shot pinging off the boards. Vanek. There's all sorts in front of the goal. Vanek's going to pick it up behind though. Trying to create some sort of angle. 30 to go to kill the penalty. It's coming over now to Puk. Well, he decided to just swing it around the back. And uses his body well there, Lacoste, to make some space. And the pass gets a stick on it. Varlamov. He's done much better as the game's gone on. Belov up against the barriers. And the puck all the way up the other end. Collected by Erdberger, back to full strength. 1 minute to play here in the final game of the preliminary round for Austria and Russia. We've had a very entertaining performance from both teams here. 12 goals, one of the highest scoring games of the group stage so far. Indeed, I do believe it's the highest scoring game of the group stages, so a good one to finish. 12 goals. Peering into the Stockholm group, it's the highest scoring game of the entire tournament so far. I certainly hope you've enjoyed all of the atmosphere and the action from the Hartwall Arena. Could be one more bit of action as it's slung off the backboard. And finally, the buzzer goes. Russia win 8-4. They move to the top of the group. Austria, though, they're relegated. That's all we've got time for from the Hartwall Arena. Enjoy the MVPs from the game. And we've got more hockey to come in the coming days. Don't miss that. Join us again soon.
Number 64, Andre Lacos. And number 26, Thomas Vanek.